So today's about wanting and self-fulfilling and self-appreciation and whatever else. I'm going to go through a few things that I do that cannot be ignored, more or less. They're right there in your face. They're in your mind all the time. They're more or less things that you need to acknowledge. You need to be aware of where you're at, what you have, the people in your life that matter, which you can make anyone in your life matter, by the way, just so you know. If you are conflicted with somebody presently, you can change that. You really can. You look for the good in that situation. You don't focus on the bad. You turn it around and you focus on the good. You really look at the strengths within that person as opposed to the negativity. Negativity is always this big. Really, it's as big as you make it. Therefore, there should be an equal between the negative and the positive. So, if you can make negativity huge, why can you not make positivity huge and very relevant in your life? It's possible. It is very possible. I know how the world operates nowadays, and everyone's upset and this and that, and it's one thing after another, and when it rains it pours, and there's a sun. Let me tell you, there is a sun, and it might not be out right now, but it will be out soon. I guarantee it. So this is one mirror that I really enjoy looking at, and there's an acronym. It's IAEAN, and it is simply, I am extraordinary, a natural, and a natural. I believe that about myself, and doing these things help reinforce, this is who I am. Despite what so-and-so says or what so-and-so thinks, that's irrelevant. Life is about the standard, it's this. This is where you hold yourself to. Where do you hold yourself? What do you know about you based upon how you feel? Not what other people think. We all have an opinion. It does not make that opinion right. It also doesn't make it wrong. It's an opinion, okay? More so, you got to build your confidence. You got to be happy with who you are. Point out your strengths. Really gain a knowledge of who you are. Not who you're expected to be, not who you want to be, but who you are. Self-acceptance. This is another mirror. It's my appreciation mirror. I've got a few names up there, people I appreciate, things that I would like the universe at some point to deliver to me. No rush, in due time. But it's good also when you're appreciating you to also appreciate the people in your life, the things in your life, the things that you enjoy. So I highly recommend writing on your mirrors, obviously. It's a lot of fun. I really enjoy it. Another mirror. Well, I've got one here. It says, I love you. Backwards. I don't know if that can be seen. There is a reason for that, and a really awesome one at that. And then here we have my me mirror. So this mirror is dedicated to me. It is words. They are words that apply to me. Some of them I've come up with on my own. Some of them were given to me, like clairvoyant. Didn't know what the word meant, looked it up and was like, okay, I'll take it. It's pretty accurate. It is. And we'll get into this word specifically in due time. And you'll see I'm not a really big believer in psychics and such, but apparently there are some things that happen in my life of which I'm able to foretell, predict. It's interesting. I don't yet understand it. I'm still looking for the understanding that exists there. I really feel that it's a matter of being so in touch with the universe and knowing what this is about. So this mirror is my second one. I had another. I started shortly after my birthday last year, actually on my birthday last year, and it filled up. And a lot of it was in the beginning words I had come up with. And then eventually I kind of ran out of words for myself. And it was really cool because I was able to then add words that people gave to me, things that people complimented me on. And I'm like, is that word on my mirror? If not, I'm going to add it because that's awesome. And I can post a picture of that later. But I really encourage this sort of behavior. Nothing wrong with appreciating you. You're here. You're here on this earth for you, right? This is your life. Live it. Be happy. Know, more importantly, who you are. Not who you're expected to be. Not who... we all aspire to be better, right? I get that. But you have to appreciate who you currently are. If you want to be better, I suggest writing or starting a mirror or a notebook, whatever works best. Mirrors are great. I'm fascinated with mirrors. I look at them all the time. So this is the best process for me. But find what works best for you. Maybe it's writing it down in a notebook, or I don't know, writing it on your wall. That's an awesome idea. And then here's another one. And this one here is something I see every time I wake up. And it more or less is abundance, which I truly believe life is about and should be about. Look at all of the magnificent things that exist. Why would they be here if we couldn't enjoy them? Let's enjoy them. Let's live life. Let's set goals and reach them and then reach for more goals. Like, where's the limit? There isn't one, unless you set one for yourself. So why not live limitlessly? Also on there is a reminder that I need to be happy always. Life's too short to be upset or anything of the such. Like, it's just not worth the time involved. I know it happens. I can be realistic. So I do know that being happy all the time isn't always possible. But to strive to be happy always, you'll get there. You'll get there. And then just knowing wholeheartedly and fully that anything is possible. Anything is always possible. It doesn't matter. It really is. We can't explain life fully. We have a bunch of theories and this and that, but you cannot explain this, so why wouldn't anything else be possible? We're possible, right? And how impossible are we, really? So, and then I have this mirror, which is my quote mirror. Things that are just really good quotes to live by. The first one is definitely a favorite. If you surround yourself with the best of people, they force you to play at the top of your game. And how often do we find in life that, hey, we hang out with so-and-so and man, I should be doing better. I should be this. I should be that. Like, they kind of force you to want to be better as a person. Not a bad thing. Not a bad thing unless that's not where you want to be. So, weighing your wants, really. And then there are a few more up there. Another favorite is that character is who you are when no one is watching. Who are you in that moment when, I don't know. You have an option to do something that's probably not the best idea, and then you have the option to not do it at all. What do you choose? If no one is watching you, what do you choose in that moment when you know there is no repercussion because nobody's watching and you may not get caught? So, who are you in that moment when absolutely nobody has an eye on you? See everything. Who are you? Who are you? And then, of course, this. E = mc squared, which is, that should almost be a religion in my opinion. It is the answer to probably everything that we seek, which is just happiness and bliss and the meaning of life. That's my opinion on that. So, a little bit of insight into what I do on a very, very regular basis. I'd say daily, but clearly I walk into my bathroom more than once. I see those mirrors more than once. Create a belief for yourself. Something that you believe in and that you find true. It doesn't have to be the same as mine. I'm not asking it to be. I'm sharing. And I want you to find the things that are important to you. More importantly, who you are to you. Seek those things out and find. Oh my gosh, this is a really long one, but hopefully it sheds some light onto me, my life, whatnot. But also showed you that you can write on a mirror and erase it. It's not a big deal. Have fun. Have fun, guys. I will again talk to you later.